Christmas is coming, and in this slightly fuller video, as opposed to a reel I did recently, I would talk about why I have chosen these top 10 stocking fillers, just to give a little bit more reasoning to help you make your decisions. First up is the Nalgene wide mouth 1 litre water bottle. Now this exact water bottle has been on nearly all my adventures. It's been up Aconcagua, it's been across the Hajduk, it's been to Mongolia. The reason I love it is it's sturdy, it can take a little bit of rugged terrain. It has a lid which is a kind of big wide mouth, so it's easy to drink, also easy to fill from streams and stuff. The top is attached so you don't lose it. It's also made with plastic, which means you can put hot water in it. So you can fill this with hot water at the end of the day and stick it in your sleeping bag, use it as a hot water bottle. It's just a really versatile water bottle, and I think that's why everyone has them, because they're great. Next up is a Firepot dehydrated meal. Since I tasted these back in 2016, I think I've never eaten a different, well, I've never bought a different dehydrated meal, because these taste good. They're full of just amazingly natural, fresh, well, not fresh, but natural ingredients. And they're just like, this one here is lactose free, but you can also get vegan ones. This one's got no palm oil, no artificial additives, and they're really, really great meals. And you know, you're looking for 500 odd calories at the end of the day. This is going to give it to you. So yeah, I use these on all the adventures where having a hot meal is a bit of a luxury and nice to have. So the Black Diamond Mochi R Plus Lantern, I love this just because it just adds a little something to a camping experience without adding too much weight. It really doesn't weigh very much. It comes with these little kind of loops on the top, so you can hang it in a tent. So on the little above your head, you can hang it. It's also got a magnet in it, so if you're anywhere you can stick it to. That works really well. It has lots of functions and different lights. I just use this one, but you can like change the brightness of it and all this, and it's got different colors. But just as a little something which just, when you get to the end of a day, sometimes you don't want to just be using a head torch. You want something to light up your whole tent. So I would really recommend one of these. The Life Venture insulated coffee mug. This is the only insulated coffee mug I've ever had. It does the job so perfectly. I've used it on adventures because it is actually pretty good at sealing. It's got a good click and it tightens well. So if you are kind of walking around, it's going to keep things pretty much drip free. I'm not going to say 100%, but also it's just great for everyday use. And we all know that the less kind of little plastic cups or like plastic coated cardboard cups we use, the better for the environment. So having just a little coffee mug like this, which looks great and does the job, is why I would recommend this. If you're doing adventures in the UK especially, then having dry bags is a great thing. Keeps everything dry, makes you enjoy your adventure more, and it takes away a lot of hassle, because when things get wet, ooh, that's annoying. So these Sea to Summit ones, I like them because they're quite sturdy. They have a good roll down top with a nice proper clip. And then they have like this thing, so you can like use a carabiner to clip it onto your backpack or whatever you're doing. They come in lots of great sizes. There's the 1/2 litre, 2 litre, 8 litre, 13 litre. There's probably some other litres, but they're just good dry bags. I use them for keeping my clothes in. I use them for keeping electronics in. I use them for keeping things like loo roll, which you don't want to get ruined, especially if you get caught short and your loo roll's wet. That's horrible. So the Sea to Summit dry bags are always a good addition. On lots of adventures I go on, water is one of the biggest concerns, and being able to have clean water is kind of essential. You don't want to get any stomach bugs or anything. So I've always relied on the Sawyer, this is a mini Sawyer water filter system. It's really easy. You kind of fill up a bag with water, you screw this on, and then you can squeeze it through, drink it straight, whatever. It's a great piece of kit, but again, it's light and it's small, and it does the job well. So that's all you really want. This one here has been on the Hajduk Trail with me. It's been up Aconcagua with me. It's been across Iceland. It's a small piece of kit, but it's just going to give you reliable drinking water wherever you are. Now, I am a cap man, or a Santa hat at the right time of year, but on adventures I always like to take a beanie with me for when I'm in my tent at night, just because it adds more warmth than a cap. So this is the one I'm kind of loving at the moment. It's just a North Face beanie with a logo on it. It's nothing, it's a lovely hat, but it's nothing fancy. It's just a really good beanie hat that looks nice and is comfortable and warm. So if you're doing a lot of camping, having one of these is a good addition. Whenever I'm hiking or anything, I'm always taking a towel with me. I think having a towel gives you the option to go wild swimming, or just if you get rained on, something to dry you. So the one I like is the Trek towel from Life Venture. It's a great little towel. It comes in this lovely little bag, and you can just open up and you've got like a nice towel. It's lovely and soft. It dries really quickly, especially in the wind. This is the large size, it's a good size, but if you can get the extra large, even better. This is just a great little thing to have at the bottom of your backpack, and it's a lovely little idea for a present. This is the Hot Rocks hand warmer and power bank, and the reason I like this is it does what it says it does. It's a hand warmer. You click it on, it warms up, it keeps you warm, which is nice on cold days, especially if weight's not really an issue or you're just going for a short walk. But what I love about it is because it is also a power bank, if you're carrying it, it's not just got one purpose. So you may not use a hand warmer, you may not need a hand warmer, but if your phone or your head torch or whatever runs out of battery, you've got a backup here. It's got a USB on the bottom. So it's kind of a nice, does two things in one package. And as a present, it's a great little idea. No stocking would be complete without socks. And this pair of socks here I've had for a very, very long time. These are the Bridgedale Merino Heavyweight Endurance socks, and they look like a winter sock, but I use them all year round. The reason I like them is they are thick and comfortable, so they add a little bit of extra cushioning when I'm using them with my hiking boots. They're merino, so they don't smell too much when you're wearing them day in, day out. I took a couple of pairs across the Hay, so that was 36 days with no washing, and they performed amazingly. So of all the socks in the world for adventurous stuff, I would recommend these. Check them out. Whoever wears them will be very happy. Those are my 10 stocking filler ideas. I hope that is useful. If you need any more information, just go to the Cotswold Outdoor website, where you can find out all the product details, which will give you the weights of them and a little bit more information, a bit more of the technical stuff I haven't touched here today. But I hope whoever you're making a stocking for enjoys the stocking, and I hope the stocking you get is full of all the wonderful things that you are wanting. I'm going to help you have wonderful adventures in 2023. Have a merry, merry Christmas and happy adventuring next year.